This isn't about fantasy. This isn't about conspiracies. This is about documented reality that got quietly shoved into the background the second it became inconvenient. There were real arrests in 2008 tied to threats against Barack Obama, real weapons recovered, real extremist intent on record, and for a brief moment the headlines said exactly what you'd expect: possible assassination plot. And then, like clockwork, the downgrade machine kicked in. Suddenly, it's not credible, not operational, just individuals with limited capability. And just like that, the story dies before it ever has a chance to live. No week-long outrage cycle, no national trauma narrative, no endless panels breaking it down, no cultural imprint burned into the American psyche. It gets buried under the polite language of not a serious threat, as if intent plus weapons plus proximity is just a casual coincidence. And here's where it gets uncomfortable, because the same system that can take one incident and turn it into a defining moment of an era can take another and quietly suffocate it in less than 48 hours. Not because it didn't happen, but because it didn't fit the narrative they wanted to build. So they shrink it, they reframe it, they move it, and then they count on you to forget it. And most people do, because if it's not repeated, it's not real in the public mind. If it's not amplified, it doesn't matter. If it's not shoved in your face for a week straight, it never happened. And that should piss you off. Not because you need to panic, but because you're watching in real time how history gets edited before it even settles. Real events reduced to footnotes while other stories get inflated into full-blown mythology. And the public is left walking around with this fragmented memory, this vague feeling that something serious happened, but nobody ever closed the loop. And that's not an accident. That's a function, because controlling the intensity of a story is just as powerful as controlling whether it's told at all. And once you see that, you start asking better questions. Not just, did this happen, but why did this one disappear while others get engraved into history? Because the truth isn't just in the facts. It's in what gets repeated, what gets buried, and who decides the difference.